We gotta talk about The Polygamist on Netflix. 10 out of 10.
Baby, I was not closing my eyes until Jonas closed his. Go ahead and call your PCP and let them know that you're going to need them to give you a refill on your blood pressure medication.
I just wanted to say this real quick. Like, do y'all know that the actor Jonasi, Jonas, whatever you want to call him, in The Polygamist, y'all know he's a real person, right? The way people be frying him on the way people be frying him, like that's not his real head, like that's not his real look, like that's not his real shape, is crazy. Like, you know, the body and the face and the look is not a paid actor, right? Like, he's an actor, yes, but y'all really insulting his actual physical features. Y'all gotta chill.
You know what I noticed after watching a show, The Polygamist? South African women. When I say y'all are gorgeous down, baby, y'all are gorgeous down. You hear me? Absolutely beautiful. But some of these men y'all are dealing with, I'm just trying to figure out why y'all letting some of these men who look like a foot or built like a foot putting y'all through the ringer. That's what I'm trying to figure out, because Jonas had looked like a foot. His brother had looked like a foot. Like, I'm just trying to figure out why. And don't get me wrong, we got the same problem over here in America. Let's not let that slide. We got the same problem over here in America. Like, beautiful women dealing with men who have nothing but the audacity and bad decisions. But after watching this show, I was sitting there like, ma'am, you too pretty for all of this. And for what? Y'all tell me I'm not the only one that noticed that.
Get me the directors from fucking Polygamist right now. Stained Glass Productions. Come the fuck forward. Right now. About to make me lose something good. And I like what I got going on, and y'all fucking that up. So you know what I'm saying? Like, do you not want us to be happy? What is it? What is it that you put this shit on Netflix? 22 episodes. Punch for punch for punch. Man, how am I supposed to go on with regular life after this? How am I supposed to fall in love? How am I supposed to trust? Trust shot. You see me? I know you just think I'm getting in my car right now. I'm on my way to a nigga house. Because if you're not answering me, you must be making twins right now. Not on my watch. Not on me, bitch. Fuck. I ain't even a wife yet. I don't know how many this nigga got yet. So you know what? We're gonna go find out. So thank you. Thank you for fucking my trust. Shit is shot, and I'm on my way, boo. So whatever you think you're doing, wrap it up by the time I get there. Because you don't want me to get there.
A lot of scenes really pissed me off in The Polygamist, but the one scene that really irritated me was the scene where Jonah came to visit Matipa and the twins. And that was her first day home from the hospital. The twins were like 3 days old, and her mom was there. And he tried to have sex with her. And she's like, I cannot. First of all, I just had these kids. And second of all, I had a cesarean. We can't have sex for at least 6 or 7 weeks. And he like, oh, you trying to have sex with her? She like, no, stop it. My mom is right there anyway. Like, no. This man pretty much told her, well, your mouth work. And she like, this man pushed her head down. That girl got on her knees and did what she did to him, while her mom and newborn twins were on the other side of that wall. Baby, that shows you that he has no respect for you at all. Jonah was a sex addict, and him being a sex addict is what cost him his life in the end. And I do not feel bad for him, because that's what his butt.
We're not going to talk about how Essie used to cover up for Jonasi back in the day when he was a cheater. And then she fell in love with him and then gave him her money that she had worked so hard for to go to school. He gets married, disappears for 8 years, and then comes back like nothing really happened. And then she settles to be the second wife and then has a baby by him. And then Sarah tries to kiss Gesh. Are we just not going to talk about that? Then are we also not going to talk about the fact that Lindani was literally taking ARVs and then went to the funeral? And Menzi and her were literally getting it on in the bathroom at his dad's funeral. that means she's infected. And the gag is, Jonasi actually got the last laugh. Because even though Joyce gave that man HIV, literally the last words that she said was that my son will never be like you. But what is he doing? Menzie is the next Jonasi. I said it.
Polygamist on Netflix is a must watch for all women. And I would say that because, like, I am the type of woman who fantasize and dream about the white picket fence, the family, the kids, the husband. It's a sad reality to face that none of that is true. Watching The Polygamist, I've noticed I've went through different stages of Mr. Gomorrah. I was the woman that was cheated on, and I was like, oh my God, that woman must have something that I don't have. And then I've been the girl unknowingly that was the girl that the nigga was cheating with. And honestly, neither one is winning. And when you don't know your place with these men, you will easily get reminded your fucking place. And that's what Mr. Gomorrah did. He reminded her, bitch, you was always the side hoe. And it just made me realize, like, damn, whether you the main girl, the side hoe, whether you the extra girl, these niggas don't give a fuck. They're not have the same 24 hours that these men have. Like, these men have a different 24 hours because there's no way that you, like, men live these double lives, and it's just so scary. I was disgusted. I had to turn the show off just to see how someone can lie, and a lot of the arguments are gaslit lies and manipulated conversations, like, and then how men expect you to forget what all the dirt they did because they apologize, and how women, we have to accept just because he says sorry. Well, he's back now. You should be happy that he's back after all the shit he put you through. You should still be happy that at least he came back for you. Honestly, I don't want to talk to no one ever again. Like, that show made me don't even like the male species. Like, I genuinely had a hate for men watching that show. And the thing about the show and why it's so triggering for most women is because it's actually true. Everything is true. Whether you have the abusive one version of Mr. Gomorrah, you have the pedophile Mr. Gomorrah, whether you have the cheating Mr. Gomorrah, whether you have the nigga that put you up, buy you everything you want to buy, thinking shit sweet because he bought you a new purse, Gomorrah, whether you have the one that don't want to do shit for you, Gomorrah, it's just scary. It's so scary how men can have all these different lives, and every woman that he came and counseled just won't love his kids. Nigga ain't even take care of his kids. You hate women and you disrespect women oh my God, this is so triggering. You disrespect women so much that you don't even respect your own kids. You don't even respect and have a genuine love for your own daughters. You view the women species as just meat, as an object that you can't even, the child that you birthed, all these unbroken homes that you're creating. Like, oh my God, I'm so triggered. Like, I'm so triggered right now. If you haven't watched that show, go watch it, please.
Baby, let me tell y'all something. If y'all planning on watching this show right here, do me a favor. Go ahead and call your PCP and let them know that you're going to need them to give you a refill on your blood pressure medication. Because your blood pressure definitely going to go up. Because, baby, when I tell y'all the way my blood pressure shot up on me last night, and I'm just on episode 9. Baby, that Jonas character, this man right here, he a motherfucker. I don't ever want to run into a Jonas. Never. But somebody please tell me by the end of this show, for those that have already watched the entire show, please tell me that Joyce got him back. Please tell me that Joyce got her lick back. Please somebody tell me that there's a happy ending to this show. Because, baby, every time I see this man's face, every time I see his face, it make me want to catch me a flight to South Africa. Because I want to know, where the fuck is Jonas? Somebody point me out to Jonas. Because I need to see him. Child, this show is so damn good. It make you want to just skip all the episodes in between and just get to the last one. Because, baby, when I tell y'all, I am eager to finding out what the hell happened to Jonas. I got to know what happened to him. I don't even know how many episodes it is. Like I said, I'm just on episode 9. But, baby, if this show go past episode 10, When I tell you whoever produced this show did a damn good job, they did a damn good job. Cause y'all know these Americanized shows, they be full of shit sometimes. They want to give us 10 episodes and that's it. Then they want to make us wait another year before they give us the rest of the episodes. Ain't nobody got time for that. Baby, when I tell you this show right here, just get straight to it. Getting straight to it.
So I just got done watching Polygamist on Netflix. And the reason why I'm dressed like this is because I don't have all white. But when I tell you, when she walked up in that church all clean, and when she walked up to that casket, she was dressed to the nines. That's all I'm going to say. When she walked up to that casket and she bent over and she started talking to him the way she did, as she should, and in that tone, as she should, and in that manner, as she should, rightfully so, with his old scattered teeth at the bottom, wide hip self. I'm like, what do they see in him? You know how your girlfriends, you see a dude and he got thick thighs, wide hips. You know how y'all give him a nickname? Wide hip Jonas is what we gonna call him, with his old nasty trifling self. And when you find out how it happened to him, that lady was playing chess, not checkers the whole time, and he got on my nerves every time he wanna throw his weight around. I am your father, you will respect me. I am still your husband, you will. Shut up with your nasty trifling self. But I understand some people can't get over the voices is not matching up with the mouths. I get it. We understand it. Look past that, because this is really good. I must say, it's going to have you tuned in every episode. You're going to be like this. This is exactly how I was. I couldn't turn away from it. Oh, but yeah, baby, she got hers in the end. That's all I'm going to say. Polygamist. Netflix.
Polygamist. I first of all, I can't even believe it. It's about this African family who's very, very rich, and they're the Gomorrah family. But the husband, my gosh, he's messing around. Well, he's with his wife, Joyce. They got 3 beautiful children. They got this amazing life. She's bougie, but who's not bougie if they're married to a rich man and they're in a rich family? That comes with the territory. He messes around with another little skank girl who's a side chick who uses her big ass and titties and everything else to get him. So he moves out from Joyce, buys side hoe a house, and then Joyce is going crazy. She done burnt up their house. She wants her husband back. All kinds of mess. Now, did I tell you the side hoe was messing around with old boy's brother? The husband the side hoe was messing around with his brother, but left the brother to get with him. Then he left his wife Joyce. Then he comes back. He wants Joyce to sign divorce papers. Joyce goes over to the side hoe, gets into a fight. The side hoe pulls off her wig and is fighting, calling her a skank bitch, and just going off. If you gonna go beat the side hoe, don't get your ass whooped. Side hoe whooped the ass. The side hoe not supposed to be whooping your ass if you're fighting over your husband. Then the husband come back because, they're trying to keep up appearances. He tells her he loves her. He wants to start over. So now they're back together and she done signed the divorce papers. What's going on? He won't let her talk about the fact that he with the side hoe. Side hoe shows up at the function. The function that they're having to keep appearances. Side hoe comes in a red dress, big booty. Is it like big ass tribes in Africa? Because these asses are huge, but they're natural, which I love. She shows up, about to go off, but then husband shows up to keep appearances. It's like their wedding renewal, their vow renewal. So they both got these brand deals that they don't want to lose because nobody knows that they're separated. So side hoe is just sitting in the back of the party mad. So now he's telling Joyce, his wife, that he loves her. They're in bed together. They done had sex. She like, what's going on? But he, I love you. I love you. I love you. He don't want her to talk. So Joyce, the wife, goes to her sister-in-law, the brother's wife, who was messing with the side hoe in the first place, but she broke up with him to get with his brother. And she's like, how do I keep my husband? So the wife is like, men are men. They gonna mess around. You just got to know what you're getting into. But the thing about it is you can't be nagging them. When they messing around with side hoe and come back home to you, then you need to make sure your home is together. You need to make sure it's an atmosphere that he loves. I'm like, bitch, shut up. You somebody he done messed around with side hoe. He gonna come to me and I gotta act like everything's all skanky horror, okie dokie. And I'm supposed to be loving on you, which she did. So she just shut it down. She's just messing around with him, making the house feel like a home. She's not saying nothing. He wanted to have another baby. She know good and well, I can't have another baby. He taking her to the islands and all of this other stuff. Talking about, can we not talk about when we separated? No, I want to talk about when we got separated. Because when we got separated, you was with side hoe. Did I tell you the wife burnt up their house over there? See, that's what love will make you do. This is where, like, I'm just like, no. This is why single women live longer. You can't say nothing about the fact that he messing around with side hoe. You don't know what's going on. He didn't jump back in telling the kids what to do, been gone. So now she decides, you know what, I'm gonna get myself sterilized because I don't want to get pregnant. I don't want to be like this. So she's in the hospital and then decides, no, I don't want to get sterilized because I don't want to lie to my husband. Then she finds out husband had twins with side hoe. The side hoe in bed with twins. So she faints. So I'm about to go back and finish watching The Polygamist because I'm hooked now. Rich Africans, I thought Crazy Rich Asians was something, but Crazy Rich Africans is a whole nother level. Good grief. What?
Okay, so boom. So I'm watching The Polygamist on Netflix, and the way that they are taking me through there, okay? Jonas, I'm going to tell you right now, I would have bust his head to the white meat if he would have stood there stuttering in front of his first wife with me as his second wife. First of all, I would have never been no second wife. Let me not say that because God love to play too much when I do stuff like that. I'm glad it ain't me who the second wife. But the way I would have bust his head to the white meat, if he would have sat there and told that lady that I'm his brother's wife and I'm standing here, 1, good and pregnant, 2, clearly the second wife, and 3, boy, I didn't gave you the money to go to school and do the stuff you doing, ain't no damn way. I don't know how Jonas has lived past episode 10. Okay? Long time ago he would have been gone because the way Joyce is the way Joyce holding it, Joyce, girl.
This man said, F your stitches, what that mouth do? Sister wives. Sister wives is what she came up with. Yo, with Essie. This man was just out here giving it to everybody. This man got sister wives on sister wives on sister wives on sister wives on sister wives. Kids everywhere. Honestly, freedom has the most sense. He's tired and fed up of Jonasi doing all he does. Like, come on, let's be for real. Let's be for real. This lady said she needed to piss, and this man got out the car in the woods. He needs help. I mean, it's like, I can't necessarily blame Jonasi because they allow him to keep doing this.
Baby, I was not closing my eyes until Jonas closed his. Now, I ain't gonna lie. I don't know about y'all, but baby, I think it's safe to say that Jonas Kamara, he has won his spot on the worst TV husband list. Baby, he has won his spot fair and square. Okay? Baby, as a matter of fact, he didn't just win a spot. He number 1 on my list. I don't know about your list, but baby, on my list, he is number 1 as the worst TV husband in history. That man was a motherfucker. You understand me? Baby, if you ain't seen this show all the way through, baby, keep walking. Okay, keep walking. Don't sit here. Because, baby, when I tell you, Jonas did not come to play, he did not come to play. But guess who was ahead of him? I'm talking about 10 steps ahead of him. My girl Joyce. Baby, when I tell you that was the perfect get back, it was the perfect get back. And what I loved about her get back, she did it with such grace. She did it so lovely. Because, baby, had it been me, he wasn't moving fast enough for me. He wasn't dying fast enough for me. When I tell y'all I wanted that nigga dead, I wanted him dead. I wanted him dead. Yeah. Jonas Kimura has won his spot on the worst TV husband list. Give it up for Jonas, y'all. Give it up for Jonas. Give it up for Jonas. Because, baby, he earned that spot. He earned that spot. Baby, when I tell y'all, out of these men right here, out of all the men that I have watched on TV be the worst husband there was, that damn Jonas. They ain't had shit on Jonas. They ain't have shit on Jonas.
Y'all didn't warn me about the polygamist. Y'all didn't warn me. I was gonna have to get on anxiety medication watching this show. I just got to the part when Joyce was at the hospital getting her tubes tied, and the side bitch was in the hospital giving fucking birth to the twins with that girl's husband, and that's where he was holding the... Y'all, I can't. Joyce! I had to stop watching. I had to give myself a mental break because I was having heart palpitations when that girl walked into that room and saw her husband holding his other babies with the side bitch after she got her tubes tied. And hold on, Matipa, she is fine. I just stalked her whole Instagram. I might be gay. I might be gay for this African woman. She is a baddie. And let me just say this now. It better be a motherfucking season 2. I'm not playing. I like how y'all like to make us get into these shows and then y'all make one season. Nemesis.
All you had to do was be a good husband. That's all you had to do. But no, you had to get up out of here the same way that how you was treating me is the way how you had to leave the hell up out of here. Yeah. Joyce. Yeah, baby. And LaDonnie, you riding there giving out. Girl, go sit down. Well, you finna sit down now. Yes, go sit down. You better keep taking the meds while you out there everywhere. And you know what, Mutafi? You know, I don't know what to say. I'm glad you bike. And you know, Essie, I feel you. I did. Loyalty, but baby, and you know what, y'all? Just go watch it because I'm finna go call my therapist.
All the people who've been telling me watch Polygamist on Netflix, I can't wait to hear your thoughts. Do y'all hate me? No. If you hate me, that's okay. Everybody has their opinion. But do you hate me? Because I started watching that show over the weekend. I'm only about halfway through the episodes, right? Immediately, the man pissing me off. Jonasi, Judas, whatever the heck. And then things will happen. And I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe that happened. Jaw's on the floor. But there's only so low my jaw can go. And I had seen comments, because I've not seen anything about the actual show, any spoilers, thankfully. I just had the comments in my comment section. But then I'd seen TikToks of people oh my God, after watching the show, I had to add new things to my prayer requests from God. I was like, huh? And if you haven't watched the show, you can I'm gonna give you 2 minutes to leave so I can start putting in some spoilers. Okay, so first off, you married, okay? That lady had a baby. That little is is trying to get you, to leave your wife after she gives you a son. And you go do with, oh girl, cool. Not cool, but whatever. Wife finds out, whatever. Then you come back to your wife after spending so much time with your side chick. First of all, the side chick that was messing with your brother first, are you crazy? Okay, whatever. Then you're back with your wife, and then you're immediately saying how, they should forget this whole scandal you had. Y'all should focus on each other. You even want another kid. Cool. No, not cool, because you're not. Then your wife is because she said the last time she gave you a kid, that's where all this little side shenanigans happen. Your wife tries to go in private to go tie her tubes, but then runs into you at the hospital because you, sir, are having twins with said mistress. At the same time, you were trying to get your wife pregnant. And then, when you're confronted, you talk about, but you're not so innocent. You try to have your tubes tied. If you were married to you, you would have your tubes tied. I'm sorry. This show is rage baiting me. I'm so so annoyed, and I'm entertained. Don't get me wrong, okay, because I'm binging right now. And then another plot twist. The wife decided she can't even, last with it, so she said, bring the girl in as a second wife. And then I'm seeing why, your brother's wife has been like hating on your wife this whole time. She thinks she hired a mighty, like she thinks she better than everybody, all this stuff. And the whole time I'm like, why are you hating on that girl? Come to find out, the girl that we're pretending is his niece, which is his brother's daughter, is actually his girl. That's your daughter? Because imagine my surprise when you got your brother's wife bent over on the dining table and we find out her daughter is yours. Like you were dating her before you met, what's her name, Joyce? And I'm so sorry. You complain about Joyce, she thinks she better than everybody. Baby, you getting cheated on, but she in a mansion. You letting the man you love be with her, and where you at? I'm so sorry. You paid for that man's education. You gave him your savings to go because he promised you a red car and marriage. And then you find out he's married. He comes back and brings you a red car and you back it. This show is full of dummies. Jonasi! Oh my God. If I ever meet a man like Jonasi, he has to be put down. They have to be put down. That's a menace to society. That's not healthy. They need to be put down like wild dogs. Oh my gosh. Wow, what a show. All right, but I have like 10 episodes left. But yeah, no, the people who told me to watch this, you just want me to keep being shocked and my jaw keep being on the floor. I'm entertained, but I'm irritated at Jonasi. Irritated is not the word. Irritated is not the word. I need something stronger. I can't think of it right now because everything else feels too timid. Like, I can't be like, oh my God, I'm angry. I hate him. Hate is even not strong enough. Wow. But like, are there actually people like this in real life?
So I just got done watching The Polygamist. I'm speechless. I sincerely don't know whose ass I want to kick more. The husband, wife number one, wife number two, the sneaky link wife, hoe number four, the young hoe, the YN hoe, or the brother, or maybe even some of the children. I haven't watched a show in so long that's really like raised my blood pressure as much as this show has. Like my sister told me it was a doozy and it was binge worthy, and I binged it and I shouldn't have because I've been upset for the last 2-3 days. Like I don't want to spoil it, but like I need to vent. I think I need therapy. Like the kids in the show needed therapy. I need therapy for being put through that, honestly. We gotta talk about The Polygamist on Netflix. 10 out of 10. I watched all 22 episodes in one day. If you haven't watched it yet, spoiler alert, keep scrolling. But everybody else, let's talk about it. Jonah and Joyce has been married for over 20 years. And we see that, baby, they have a beautiful home. But, baby, that home is not a happy one, okay? Because Joe can't keep his stuff in his pants and he can't stop from opening other women's legs that ain't his wife. And at first I felt bad for Joyce, the wife. But then I said, oh, she batshit crazy. Like, ma'am, not you done set the house on fire with him and his mistress inside of it. Then she get locked up. He get her out. And she tells him, he say, I want a divorce. And she said, I'm not signing no papers unless we do our 20 or 25th year anniversary party. Well, she backslides and tell the minister that they doing a vow renewal at this party. And his mistress, Motifa, I think that's her name, she showed up at the damn party in all red. Now, that dress is bad as fuck. I said, red is her color. Okay, because, baby, she showed up, every time she showed up in red, 10 out of 10. But she wasn't shit either. So the mistress at the vow renewal thinking that, okay, when they get done with this party, he coming home with me. You're wrong. Because, yes, Joyce did sign the papers, but as soon as she signed the papers, you want me to tell you what threw me off was? This motherfucker Jonas said, I miss you. And he didn't even go home to his mistress. He stayed home with his wife. And they get back together. And then he said, we gonna work it out. I'm sorry for the past. Because they got 2 kids. Well, they got 3 kids. Actually, got 2 teenagers and a infant, right? Well, Joyce thinks she pregnant. And she go to the doctor to see if she can get herself fixed so she don't have that problem no more. Because she said the last time I got pregnant by him and I had his son, that's when he ended up messing with the mistress, Motifa. Y'all, I really think I'm saying this lady and I ain't wrong. So Joyce said, I'm not getting pregnant by him. So she goes to the hospital, right?
because she trying to get herself fixed behind her husband back. And then her mama see the husband in the hallway, so her mama runs to her room, right? Bitch, she thinking he's there to, he done found out some type of way that she gonna do this behind his back. Only for her to find out the mistress done had twins, bitch. Twins! And he in the hospital saying, this is the happiest day of my life. Joyce done passed the fuck out in the hospital. I said, Joyce, get your ass up and leave. Get your ass up and leave. But Joyce didn't leave. Joyce said, baby, we got to get around this. So since you want to be out here and have your fun, in the African culture, the poly relationship is a tradition thing. So she wants you, we gonna take her. And she's gonna become your second wife. See, the mistress thought she was running shit. She thought she was running shit. But every time he shut her down and was like, that's my wife. I'ma always go home to my wife. Now, Jonas got a brother, right? And the brother got a wife and a daughter. And the wife had a son by someone previous when she was younger, right? The part that took me the fuck out was when I found out that, oh no, Essie, who is the brother's wife, is not the brother's wife. They're pretending that that's his wife for over 18 to 19 years. That is actually Jonas's second wife. And the girl is Jonas's daughter. And he keeping a secret from Joyce. I always was like, why the hell do Essie not like Joyce so much? Like, she's obsessed with not liking Joyce. And the daughter was... That's because, baby, she was in love with Jonas when they was younger. And she gave him all her motherfucking money for him to go to school, only for him to ghost her for 8 years and her to find out through the newspaper, bitch, that he was married to Joyce. My favorite part was when Motifa found out that, oh shit, wait a minute, he didn't come home to me. She go to Joyce, found out he didn't come home to Joyce. That's because, bitch, you ain't special. He got somebody else. He at Essie's house banging her back in. His second wife. And that makes you actually the third wife. Now, Joyce and Jonas' oldest daughter got a best friend. Is her name Lundy? Lundy, I think that's her name. Landy or something like that. Well, the son, Joyce and Jonas' son actually like and have a big crush on Lundy, right? His sister's best friend. Well, he in a strip club with his cousin and literally finds his daddy getting sloppy toppy from Lundy, his crush, his sister's best friend. Baby, he done start having panic attacks and everything. So he taking a best friend on trips and shit, everything, right? The best friend up here telling the daughter that she messing with an older man that's 45 years old. She don't even know that she talking about her daddy. Telling her best friend she want to lose her V card to her little boyfriend, who we end up finding out that her now sister, that we found out Sarah done gave the damn boyfriend sloppy toppy because she mad because her daddy don't want to have shit to do with her because she a bastard child and she in the dark in a secret because the family can't find out about her and her mama being his daughter and his other wife. But Jonas end up thinking that Joyce and the kids gone out of town and Lundy pregnant and literally had a miscarriage. Joyce done go up to the hospital to make sure she good. He finds out, he bring her back to Joyce and Joyce in them house and literally have her in the tub warming her back to health, only for Joyce to walk in and whoop her motherfucking ass. Because she done found her husband rubbing her back while she naked in her tub at that. Only for the shit to be going to the fan, and then here come Motifa, the second and a half wife. She come in and say, is this the whore that gave me gonorrhea? Why did I do that accent? Baby, all the wives and the girlfriend got gonorrhea. Everybody got gonorrhea. All the STIs are spreading around the damn polygamist, okay? Now, I actually don't think it was the girl. I don't think it was Lundy that gave him gonorrhea because I really feel like he took her V card. But I do think it was Essie, the second wife, because she was messing around with these young dudes too. Now, let me tell y'all something. Joyce was crazy as hell because Joyce done tried to kill this man multiple times. She done put poison in his food. She done literally set the house on fire with him and Motifa inside of it. And then what took the kicker for me was when y'all remember when I said that she ended up going to jail when she set the house on fire, right? She ended up meeting this lady in jail, and the lady ended up telling her, "Oh yeah, I was infected with HIV," and literally we find out years later that she done set Jonas up to fuck the girl for him to get infected. He done got infected, done got sick as hell, and now he dead. But the fucked up thing about this whole thing is, and we have another season 2, because Lundy was taking medicine for HIV as well. And the last scene we see is his son, fucking Lundy, at his funeral. Y'all, that's a long review. But tell me what y'all think. How did y'all like The Polygamist? It was a 10 out of 10 for me.